Hi to all of the viewers at Live Walking NYC. God bless you all.
Well, I'm the naked cowboy, keeping it remote.
A footstep in front, breaking the tables are hit.
Hey, here we are again. Good afternoon from Chinatown. This is a beautiful sunny Sunday, March 24th, 2024, 3/24/24. Welcome back, and why not enjoy, if we have some time in our hands, why not enjoy our sunny afternoon, which we're going to start in Chinatown, and from here we will browse. We will need your suggestions. You will tell me which way you want to go, and we will definitely decide together where we want to explore. Welcome. Long time no see. DC322 Ambrose, welcome back. And awesome day. It's not as cold, but it's going to be colder when the sun is setting, but we still have quite a few hours. Earlier today we were in Seaport here in Manhattan, which is kind of like only 2 stops on the R train, Cortlandt Street, and then the walk toward Pier 17 to the east, and that's where we were enjoying the holy celebration, the Hindu festival of spring, light, joy and happiness. However, whichever way we were able to enjoy it, that was pretty interesting, different, and I hope we all enjoyed it. 2 videos we created real quick. One of them is posted, the other one is not, I think, but I will give you the links right here, and let's see if this works. There you go. This link should work, so enjoy. This is a very short, fairly short videos. You don't have to watch them now, but you can take a quick look in case if you didn't see live. If you saw live, you saw all that. Noble Sweetness, Odie, Ken Junger, Nancy Franklin, Ambrose Xavier, and DC322. Welcome everyone. If you're watching us without chatting, thank you. We know you're here. Thank you so much for watching and walking with us. And by the way, don't forget your likes. The more likes, the more people will join, discover our channel, and become our friends. Nancy, many religions have holidays at this time of the year. Yes, and Happy Palm Sunday. Those who celebrate any holidays, happy holidays. Chinatown is packed. This is Sunday afternoon, right? It should be the busiest time of the week. This is always. This restaurant puzzles me. It has a huge line. Sometimes the line is coming from 2 different directions. I guess maybe one line is for indoor eating and the other one is for pickups. I don't know, but it's packed like crazy.
Good job, Misty.
And it's a huge line outside. This is Bayard Street and Elizabeth. Decided to start in Chinatown as I was here, and quite honestly had a few dumplings. Speaking of dumplings, that place at the very beginning of Mulberry Street, Chinatown, I kind of liked it for a couple of times. Today, well, I don't know what they put in there, but that was not good. So I guess I'm done with that place. But the old lady around the corner on Moscow Street, That lady is still there, and I never had any complaints. So might go back. See, it depends. Maybe it's a busy day, and they have to make a lot, so they just lower the standards a little bit, whatever it is. And that's the most popular item: fried dumplings, pork and chive. What was in there? It was pork chive, and there was something else which was not supposed to be there, but it was there. So that was not good. Hey Neville, good afternoon from Toronto, everybody. Chinatown looks amazing as usual. Xavier, you see a lot of restaurants are like that this time of the year. This is Bowery Street, but we're not going to make a turn here because it's kind of like outskirts of Chinatown. So we will zigzag a little. Which way you want to go? Technically, we're kind of in downtown today, sort of. So there are more than downtown from here. We can walk uptown, we can walk to the left, walk to the right. Hey Alan, good to see you again. Irish craft beer guy, Alan Mead. Crowds, streets are crowded. Thankfully, I had extended batteries. So, charged my gimbal again, charged my phone again, and good.
Did you find the fish market? No, I don't know where it is. Oh.
Elizabeth and Bayard. Well, we'll make a right turn, but probably a different street. It's funny, that place is packed and super packed, and this one next to it is no line, but there's tables and there's plenty of space there. And if you look at the menu, I mean, I don't know what the menu looks any different. Or it look the same. They don't have lunch specials, but they have food. And maybe that place is a little cheaper. Maybe they have lunch special. They don't say when, but so many different options. Maybe that place is a little bit less expensive. I don't know how. Two restaurants back to back, and one is like this and the other one is not. Look, Mela Wa. What a line. Hey, Tyler Silva, hi Gloria. I don't know. There's so many restaurants around here, and to stand in to wait for one particular is, I don't know. Must be something. They probably put something in the food, something good. I mean, maybe a secret spice recipe. Hi Peter. You need to learn how to make the jiaozi dumplings. It's easy. Use a food processor to mix flour and water into a dough. Grind up pork, chicken, or shrimp with napa cabbage soy sauce and sesame oil. Wow. Ambrose. Wow. Joe. Hey, Joe Hernandez. Hi, Joe. Alan. Wow, something is popular in that store yet. Yeah. Golden Shanghai. Shenanigans happened last year. St. Patrick's Day parade. They not cheap and as they should be. Like fish items. Okay, beef and lamb. 2021 pork under 20. Under 20. The prices went up, but still. Lunch special $9.95, can't beat that. But lunch special is Monday through Friday, 11 to 3:30. So it's served with white rice or hot and sour or egg drop soup. Wait, white rice and, oh that's right, white rice and hot and sour egg drop soup. Nice. This is pretty standard combination for Chinese food, Chinese lunch. Mott Street. In city limits. All right. Let's walk here a little bit. So which way we're gonna walk? Any idea? Anyone? OT, what's up? What's up? Sunshine after rain. Hi, hi. So it's corny, cheesy. Souvenir downtown, Chinatown, too short. Ambrose, that way. Thank you, Ambrose. We'll do that. Thank you so much. It's impossible to drive here, I guess. No cars will drive here. It's no need. Short street, narrow street. Vincent Pang. Hi, Vincent. Good afternoon. That's it. Irish Club. Irish Club, big guy. That's it. Funfields. Hi, Funfields. Peter, enjoy the coverage of the Holy Festival. Thank you. Thanks so much. You know, theoretically, you should go right into the middle of the crowd and get splashed with powders, and this way you get the footage like crazy. But you know, you need to have I'm talking about myself, an outfit like that, which we did not have, so I guess we stayed right outside and enjoyed it nevertheless. Hill Street and Doyers Street, famous street. Famous, infamous really, but it was very long time ago. And now tourist spot, and that's Mabu Hong Kong Cafe. They have great they have interesting way of serving the iced coffee and stuff. They make those little bears out of they look like teddy bears, and they freeze them. It's like ice in the form of a bear. It's one of the things. If you look them up, you will see pictures online. They're pretty cool and good food too. Derek Dulce, hey. RJ, good afternoon. Vincent, I'm native Chinese speaker. Thank you so much, Vincent. So in case if you see something interesting that we cannot notice, maybe like a detail of sorts, let us know. We will really appreciate it. Thank you so much. These guys came from the Holy Festival for sure. Look, you can tell, right? You can definitely tell. Almost 100 people watching us. Thank you so much for walking with us this afternoon, and always. It's a new place. Fancy cookies. As they say, the oldest tea parlor in Manhattan in New York City. But it's not just tea. It's Chinese food. They serve it old-fashioned way, and it's very popular, and most of the time fully packed, or even sometimes as a line outside. That's Doyers Street, which we're exiting because it's short and very cooked. Restaurants, restaurants, restaurants. Welcome everyone. Good Sunday, sunny afternoon. Undisputed unofficial Asian American photographer laureate. Vincent, also Cantonese speaker. Okay, now we have an official translator in case if you need something to translate. Thanks so much. Denise Clark, hello Martin, host and everyone. Hi Denise. Ihu or Ihu or who? Hello, hello, hello. And let's zigzag a little. There's a flag, Chinese flag up there. Another one right over there. How about we will kind of sort of walk down in that direction? So let's just, you know what, let's just explore that open space first. This is Doyer Street. Chatham Square. Right there in Chinatown, DC. Irasi. Hi, Irasi. Manrattan, Nunes. Hi, hi. Billy B, what up? Sunny. It's about 47 Fahrenheit, but you know, it feels a little colder, but better than in the morning. Shoot, it was horrible in the morning. Mod Street ends or starts here or begins.
Hi.
Grazie, I'm from Brazil. Hi, Ken Junge. Bom dia. Grazie, Peter, Vincent. Do speak and understand Mandarin as well as Cantonese. The Chinese characters are the same, but the pronunciation is different. Let's cross here. Maybe we will gravitate toward the river. Look, they will not let me go. If not for this bicycle, they would keep moving. Kimlau Square. It says, in memory of the Americans of Chinese ancestry who lost their lives in defense of freedom and democracy. Kimlau Square, and this is Lindsay Su, pioneer in the war against drugs, 1785 to 1850. 125 people watching us. Welcome. Good afternoon. Good sunny afternoon from Chinatown. This is live, and we are walking NYC. Live walking NYC. Audi NY, welcome back. Our amazing moderators: NY, Audio, Ambrose, Austin City Limits, Noble Sweetness. There are 3 signs on that lamppost: Chatham Square, Kimlau Square, and East Broadway, which is going that way. Which street is more exciting? This one? Let's do East Broadway for now. Beautiful skies today. Yesterday was horrible all day. The rain was like no tomorrow. Austin, welcome viewers from around the world to Live Walking NYC. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Share this channel with your family and friends. Thank you. Feel free to support our channel with your amazing super chats, super stickers, Venmos, Ko-Fis, memberships. Thank you to all of our members supporting us on regular basis. Thank you. By the way, the emojis, members only emojis, are available to our members, so please use them and abuse them in a good way. In a good way. Austin, anywhere to take a spell? It's interesting. Thank you so much, Austin. City Limits. This is Catherine Street. It's a part of Chinatown, less visited by tourists because it's kind of like across the street several times, but still Chinatown, as you can see. Barbara, hi, I love the work. Hi Barbara, thank you. So I was on my way to get those dumplings from that place I will never use, I will go to again. I think it's 55 Mulberry Street, if I'm not mistaken. They lost their credibility today. Anyway, so there was a tour and the guide was telling people about Chinatown. I didn't hear a lot, but when I was passing by, I stopped and I listened to the guide, and the guy was talking about the fact that, you know, in the 1970s, New York was in a state of decline, which is true, and the city needed money, and the city figured that they will allow people, you know, who came from China, Chinese community in this area, to allow them to buy their spaces, like where they were working, like to let them buy out the stores and, you know, stuff like that, the businesses, the spaces as well, and which kind of psychologically allow them to stay in this area, and at the same time others who live here left. So this is how this place became Chinatown we know. I don't know if this is a very simplified explanation or not, but this is what was told to about 30 people as, you know, as the explanation why there are so many Chinese people who live in Chinatown these days. Smells a little fishy here. I don't even know what this is. What this? The first and a better good. Yes, always. only thing is they don't like the cameras. So I'm trying to not to be intrusive. That's Manhattan Bridge, of course. So it's subway train going into Manhattan. There are big and small supermarkets around here, and a lot of fruit stands and all other things. So we're kind of approaching a portion of Manhattan Bridge. Welcome everyone, great to have you watching and chatting. Peter, according to Social Blade, your subscribers are up 600, which is 100% increase for the last 30 days, as well as 14% increase. And video viewers, 144.5 over the past 30 days. Thank you, Peter. What can I say? This is good when we see the progression in numbers. Of course, we're looking at the numbers too. Sometimes Social Blade is a little overestimating, but they are pretty good overall when it comes to statistics. So they have a very good algorithm to give a very good estimation of what's going on. Not 100%, but 80%, 70, 80%. Thank you so much for the research. This is Market Street. Supermarket there, shops and stores, big and small. A lot of people sell a lot of things verbally, so they don't want to be on camera for sure. Austin, thank you, Peter. Everyone likes all the cultural aspects of your works compared to the other workers. Thank you so much. It's always good to get a feedback from our viewers, because it's not always easy to determine things like this, even if of course we watch each other's work, and sometimes, not all the time. So it's very good to get a feedback from our viewers always, because this is a real observation. Thank you so much for that. Lee, good afternoon. How am I standing? Let's go. So we're on East Broadway. This is Forsyth Street, which is pretty uneventful this way. And trains, this one's going back to Brooklyn. How do they manage to put graffiti on there? Must be very creative. Peter, 3 of my friends have recently subscribed and they love the Chinese New Year coverage. Thank you so much, Peter. Yes, you told us that you recommended and shared the links. Thank you so much. And I'm glad when people around the world, and not necessarily around the world, even in our area here, they watch and enjoy. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing the links to anything you find interesting on this channel. I said, what? Can't hear you. That's because of the train, I guess. Yes, trains are loud. The lower they are above the head level, the louder they sound. You know, it's almost like you're overseas, right? It's almost like you're overseas. Like you look at the signage, it's predominantly in Chinese. Sometimes, of course, in English, but it's very cool because it kind of gives you an impression that you traveled far, far away. And why? Thank you for sharing, Peter. This is China. Pardon the pun. You can find so many cool things in Chinatown. That one says, "You are gorgeous. Stop hiding." Oh, they have bakery downstairs. Like you would never notice it, but you look downstairs and it's a bakery there. Fully functional. Like you have tables, you have everything. What we would do with our Chinese food, I don't know. Wow, that building is really covered by massive graffitis. Look. Peter will want 30k subscribers by end of summer. Me too. And not mind if I overachieve that. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, Peter, for your good words. East Broadway and Pike Street. This is Pike Street. And that's a Hindu temple, Buddhist temple right there. Gonna walk close by. You know, you cannot walk with your shoes inside of a Buddhist temple. You need to take your shoes off. You know, I'm just saying. Oh, we can see, what is that? Summit? Interesting angle. So we're crossing Pike Street, so we're still on East Broadway. Just stop by that entrance to the Buddhist temple. Or maybe we won't, because, you know, sometimes you see someone standing there and they don't look really official, so we'll bypass. No, but maybe even sooner, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's another one. Buses, $40. The price goes up all the time, but they're still very inexpensive. Like you can take a bus to Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Binghamton for $40. They used to be so much cheaper. Pennsylvania, $22. But the prices go up, still not bad. Like if you think about one Uber ride, sometimes depending on weather and the time of the day, can cost you almost the same thing, if not more. So we're following East Broadway. Which way we're walking, I don't even know, but I think we're walking eastbound, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Jennifer. Austin, thank you Audie for being a supporter of this channel. Yes, Audie, thank you so much. Stylish, Alan, everyone. Happy Palm Sunday to everyone whom that celebrates it. Hello everyone. Thank you, Stylish Bunny. Yes. Happy Palm Sunday to those who celebrate. Happy Holi. That's actually tomorrow. But, you know, it was being celebrated. Today was supposed to be yesterday, but yesterday was bad weather. So those who joined our stream recently, I will send these links again. These are 2 links that the videos we made out of the stream, very short, like few minutes each. You can always watch them later. One is with Chef Jean-Georges. I think I misspelled it, I guess. Yes, I misspelled it. My apology, George with G. I was in a rush. Showcat, hey, good. What time is it in Japan? Super early morning to you. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Rutgers Street and East Broadway. It's a beautiful building. Old. One of these days it will disappear and they will put up a big tower instead of it. Woods, Wonton King. Hey Alan, thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Thanks for 2 streams in 1 day. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your support. Alan, thank you. Thank you so much. Irish Craft Beer Guy, Alan. That's F train station, East Broadway. There's some gigantic crabs right there. They're still alive. Not for long, but they're still alive. Hundred and 80 plus people watching us. Thank you so much. We are on East Broadway. This is live stream and we are buzzing. Is it downtown? Building. It's what is it says? Forward building. Forward. If I'm not mistaken, it used to be a Jewish newspaper at some point in the past, in 20th century, but I can be mistaken. Also, the network here is garbage, so let me walk a little faster. Okay, hopefully the network will be okay. And why? Thank you for your donation and support. Irish Craft Beer Guy, Alan. Austin, remember to hit the like button. Sunshine, beautiful view. Thank you. In fact, let's look back a little bit more. This is the side view, kind of, sort of. Kids Dental. used to be, because this is what it looks like. So it's no longer kids dental. It's nothing. That's one of the library buildings. Tipsy Shanghai. This name sounds familiar. They had a few locations. There's another one, at least one more. So it's somewhere. Seaport Park, this place. It's called, I think, if I'm reading this properly. This is Jefferson Street. Thank you for the weather, Stars Bunny. 46.8 Celsius, windy a little, and low humidity. That sounds about right today. Over 200 people walking with us. Thank you so much, everybody, for making our walk a part of your busy day. Thank you. Manrattan Center. Not sure what purpose this serves. Must be another building on the way. Oh boy. The birdie fell and turned up, or maybe this is how it was supposed to be, because this one is hanging. Oh yes, one of the chains broke and the birdie turned upside down, so one is up, one is down. Interesting. Adrian, Washington, let's go down to Trump Tower. You might be losing on this. Trump Tower is way far, but good idea for the next time. Tonya, no, beautiful Palm Sunday. Hi, Tonya. Sorry, OMG, I thought it was a real O. No, that would be hanging in behind the window in one of the restaurants with the chickens and geese and ducks. And, no, it's a bad one. No, scrambled out. That doesn't make any sense. So we're walking into Lower East Side of sorts. It is Lower East Side, right? Kind of, sort of. Or they were too far away from Trump Tower. Oh yes. Sunshine, I'd make a joke, but never mind. Clinton Street. This one is a 222 East Broadway. Discover a perfect pairing. Pairing? What kind of pairing, man? Oh, I see. They pair the old building with the new building. You can see how the streets change as far as, you know, the way the buildings look. Those big buildings there, they are, you know, some call it projects, some don't. So we cross Clinton Street and we're on East Broadway. Don't mix it with Broadway. Totally different street. Will slowly, gradually be destroyed, demolished, and something else will be built here. It looks like this whole section will eventually change Because look at these buildings. They're super old, but they, at the same time, doesn't have any historical significance apparently, and that's why you can tell what's going to happen to them. Like this one was one of the Jewish congregations at the time when, you know, Jewish community was around here, but that we're talking what? Many times ago, I guess. Now still, there's still a community, but you know, maybe not as big. We even see signage. I don't know if it's Hebrew or, but you can tell it's definitely a Jewish community. Congregation founded 1894. This building is probably easily 1894. Well, early 1900s. Wow, really walked into what was a vibrant, super vibrant Jewish community, and still the signage on the buildings here, and it would probably still have them. Here is just, I'm not familiar more specifically, but it looks very interesting. Like, see, you just walk and things change, cultures change. People change. It's like a melting pot. There's a new enough buildings, of course. Residential area. Hey Clayton, Kitty M's, hey, Kitty M's Canada. Steve Gonzalez, greetings, blessed Sunday. Who's yelling? I don't know. Someone was yelling, but not at me. They were like neighbors talking to each other, I think. Montgomery Street. Lower Side, my home, DC 322. East Broadway. If you walk down, we'll walk toward the East River, FDR. So let's browse a little bit around here first. If you look back, we can see World Trade Center. Right there. Samuel Dixon Plaza. Henry Street Settlement, 281. Oh, that's historic. We moved, it says on the door. The Jeffersons live there, looks like the same building. LOL. Stars Bunny. Adele. Very, very old buildings. Wow, some of these buildings are really old. 1922. I would not be surprised if this building is constructed around that area or even earlier. A good, healthy century old at least. I'd say a lot more than that. Okie doke. Well, that tree is blooming. Steve looks historical, just like the whole neighborhood Lower Side. Yes, if anyone starts digging the history, it's like wow. Lower East Side, New York City. Grand Street, that sounds very familiar. Look, that's a part of Grand Street that we don't ever come to, but this is where it begins, I think. Almost on the opposite side, because you know, we're familiar with the westernmost point, but this is easternmost point. Not exactly the beginning of Grand Street, but soon to be if we continue walking in that direction. See, they even intersect here at the weird angle, Grand Street and East Broadway. Odi, welcome to Live Walking NYC, our second live stream today. Please let's give a like and subscribe and share. Thank you, Odi, so much. Magdalena, I figured, hi Magdalena. Stylist, this is second live today. Yep. We went to Seaport and we were browsing around the Holy Celebration in Seaport today. So, more than welcome to check it out. Wow, look at this one. New Art Dealers Alliance. This is the current label. But look at the building itself. Orgy organized 1916, ATH, whatever ATH is meaning. And there's another sign that says Ritualarium. Ritualarium, meaning what kind of rituals are happening here. Funeral home of sorts? Hard to tell. That was a very, very Jewish community around here. These are the surviving buildings, of which not too many left of, but still some. Look, can tell by the looks how old they are, at least a century, at least, and definitely perhaps more than that. Young Israel Synagogue of Manhattan. Very small building compared to, you know, the current standards. Columbia Street is next. There's a huge mural. That must be a school of sorts. This is Henry Street. Going this way. Lower East Side Manhattan. Hey, Karina. It's a nice and unique building. Over 200 people walking with us. Let's see how many likes we have. 137. So we're missing like 70. So let's say if we had 40, 50 more, that would make a huge difference. Please give us a like, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Only takes a moment. But makes a huge difference. Henry Street and Grand Street, Lower East Side. Carmen, good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Viewing from Guyana. Thank you, Carmen, and good afternoon. This is Jackson Street. Hillman Cooperative Houses. It says there on the gate. Hillman Houses. So this is Grand Street and Jackson Street. In Lower Side, or on Lower Side, in Lower Side, on Lower Side, in New York City. Now let's see what's happening with the network. Just can't get too comfortable with the network for sure. Hi, Scott Briggs. 145 likes and 207 viewers. Minus 50. We still have a potential. What do we need? Likes. When do we need them? Now. Thank you, Ambrose. That's a timeless piece of poetry that we use a lot. Thank you so much. We are heading toward the beginning, the easternmost point of Grand Street. Noble, hit that button, everyone. Hit that like. Hit that like. Thumbs up. Thank you. I'm not sure if I want to go. It's red light. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Paul P. looking good. Those who gave us a like, thank you much. So El Shadow is talking to us. That's better than nothing, right? Someone called me a ghost. I'm not. Not really. Peter, what an interesting collection of apartment buildings. Yep. Carmen viewers, please hit the like button. Show some love. You wanna listen to me? Listen to Carmen. This is Israel Cooperative. Gated, quote-unquote, community. Park is private property. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. That bridge must be the Williamsburg Bridge. On the other side of the river, one Domino Square condos rental. Brand new, and that's Domino Sugar Plant. Former Domino Sugar Plant. They just revamp the neighborhoods, rebuild the neighborhoods, and what we see across the river is Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And this is FDR Drive, Grand Street and FDR Drive. Wow, what a fantastic view of the Williamsburg Bridge. Stylish Bonnie, please press that like if you want to have a lucky week. Oh, that's 100%. 100%. Kidiams, I would not like to live up high in those high-rise buildings. Unless they give you a free apartment, and then you will be like, okay, I guess. But if this ever happens, Peter, I have never seen this part of Manhattan before. Glad to show it to you, Peter. This is M14. M14. FDR Drive, this is where we are. M14 is following, after a few zigzags here and there, it's following 14th Street from here to Chelsea Piers. So basically connects east and west along the 14th Street. Some nice new buildings. Now, the question is, this by the way, looks like along the river, it looks like a big construction site. I guess they're turning this into a park of some sort, but it's a long way to go. Those buildings you see, they also across the river, and those are more like Long Island City. Yeah, Long Island City, I'm pretty sure. So Queens there, Brooklyn there, there's no border, it's kind of like blurred out. Queens, Brooklyn, but they're on the other side of the river, right there. This is where Grand Street begins, on the easternmost point of Grand Street at FDR Drive. This is FDR Drive, highway on the east side of Manhattan. How are we gonna get out of here? Let's see. Let's walk. I mean, I can take a bus. That's the easy solution, but let's see if we can maybe find where this huge construction ends, and maybe we can get some sort of access to the waterfront, maybe. If not, we're seeing downtown Brooklyn right now in this tower. I really forgot its name, but it's the tallest one right there. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. What time is it now? Let's see. 4:52. Beautiful. 4:52. Let's continue our walk. All right. So, you think I'm here all the time? No, I don't even remember when I was here last time, or when, if or when, to be totally honest, but gives you a different view of everything. It's always good to refresh the geography a little bit, and the views too, because, you know, new buildings are popping up so fast. Like, I didn't even know there's such a huge constructions. I don't know if it's construction or just beautification, whatever it is. It's like going all the way down there somehow. There should be some sort of a walkover, but this is the only way we can continue right now. So let's let's do it. And then we see the bridge, and that's Manhattan Bridge right over there. So we know exactly where we are. We're on the east side of Manhattan, and this is Lower East Side, and we are between the bridges, between Williamsburg Bridge and Manhattan Bridge. Let's see if we can cross the street. Less people, more construction. Yeah, I would assume that we can make a left at some point and get closer to the river again. Yeah, even the sign says East River to the left. I don't see the chat. I'm not sure why, but I hope you hear me well. Can you like tickle the chat a little bit just to make sure it's working? But if it's working and I cannot see it, I'm assuming you can still chat and enjoy each other's company. East Side Coastal Resiliency Project Area 1. Coastal Resiliency. What does it ever mean? That's a major beautification of the area. Look at that. The soccer field, the baseball fields, more tennis courts, basketball courts. That is nice. Nice. So yes, I'm assuming that you can hear me, even though the chat is not moving, but it's a good thing that we are still live. I don't know, sometimes the software gets a little bit overwhelmed. So the last one I see, Peters. I've never seen this part of Manhattan before, but it happened a while ago. So at this point, the chat is on autopilot. Corlear's Hook Park. This is where the ferry stop is. Ferry stop that's called Corlear's Hook on Lower East Side. Somewhere there. What was overpassed to the waterfront is no longer there, but how did people get there? To Ferry. That's a way to Ferry, and that's it. I'm sure there's nothing else along the way. Everything else, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. $173 likes, thank you so much. We got more likes, thank you. Always area of opportunity and space for improvement. Thank you so much. So we have only one entrance, and this is the entrance to the ferry stop. And other than that, the park is closed. Perhaps. So we'll walk out of here. Something is smoking there. Ooh, the trees are blooming here a little bit more. That's pretty awesome. Let's take a quick look, because they're exposed to the sun more than anything else. What are these, magnolias? I think the chart is waking up a little bit. I see Cindy Kerr. Hi, Cindy. Curtis, it's alive. Hi Curtis. Stylish 170 likes, very nice. Austin, oh no, LOL. I wouldn't want to live in a building that high either, and why? So I see it's moving again. Awesome. Okay, we're back. That sun up there. Austin, it's alive now. Ah, they have a picnic of sorts. So they're probably barbecuing or something. That's nice to live here and to have a picnic right across the street. Noble, welcome back to the chat. Thank you. What is this? 61 and 55 Water Street. Is it the same way? Is it the same Water Street that is crossing Wall Street at some point there? Has to be. They cannot have two different Water Streets in the same area of the city, probably. It's a long street. Now where do we go? Let's walk around the building here. And this is where we are. Lower East Side, New York City. Wow, see? I didn't plan that, but I kind of liked it in Chinatown. So I was like, let me start in Chinatown and then see what happens. See, we ended up in a neighborhood we didn't explore in the past that much. This is Jackson Street and FDR Drive. So we're very close to the cars, but you know, the divider is there, so there's no way we can be where the cars are. Network. If we have a horrible network and better view, we will choose better network. Did you see that? We walked around the corner. You know why? Because the last cell site is on that lamppost. Probably. It's hanging there, so as soon as we turned the corner, we lost the signal. It's crazy. Katya, good afternoon. See, it's right there. It's hanging right there. I don't know if it's specific carrier or they all serve all the carriers. I don't know how it works really, because if each carrier has its own, that's going to be too many. .675 Water Street. So we are walking around these Lower East Side buildings parallel to FDR Drive, which is to our left. So we see the cars and we see the Brooklyn on the other side of the river. And let's true knowledge. Let's just hope the network will get better, because it looks like this neighborhood is a little neglected in terms of stable network coverage. So let's see. FDR traffic, downtown southbound traffic is pretty slow actually. End of the day, peak time. Let's pause for a second and zoom for a moment. We see downtown Brooklyn, so that tall tower on the left and all these buildings. Let's go. Let's keep walking. The way these buildings are designed, you can't just walk around every building. You have to walk along several of them before you hit the next intersection, and it's cool because other than that, but this is a pretty detailed walk through Upper East Side. I just hope the network will be stable. Stylish I'm watching while I make banana, blueberry, apple, clementine, walnut, and some Howard smoothie. I'm not trying to be funny, but what if you add like a little bit of garlic in it? You probably wouldn't even feel the garlic, or taste the garlic, but you would get medicinal properties of the garlic. But then, don't listen to me. I'm not the guy. I'm not one of those experts from Instagram accounts that tells you what to do. I just watch them sometimes, and sometimes they say interesting things, and sometimes they don't. You can tell this is the older building. Look at the work. This is Governor Court, Old Governor Hospital, 1898. National Register of Historic Places. The property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Governor, and the way it's spelled G-O-U and then N-E-U-R, so it is like super British French. Governor Court, Old Governor Hospital, 1898. Yeah, I looked at this building and I was like, this is something else. 621 Water Street. Look it up if you want. Look at the entrance, look at the gates. Wow. Depending on how much garlic, yep. True, a little bit. Such L, I do add tiny piece of fresh ginger and I don't taste it. Yeah, ginger is awesome too. So you can make a flu balm out of all that. Oh yeah, it says Governor Hospital right there. What is it? Ginger, garlic, pepper, lemon, vinegar, honey. And of course you can add something for taste there, and it will boost your immune system. Hopefully, of course, that the one is not allergic to any of those components, because you don't want to get a massive allergic reaction to something like that. Awesome, that's nice, wasn't it? Shall I do? Yes, so that, yeah, so this is 621 Water Street, and it's the Old Governor Hospital. And this tiny street is called Governor. I think Governor. That would be in French, right? French way to spell it. Gouverneur. Slip. That's before the FDR. That's before these buildings. That's when everything else looked completely different. Montgomery Street is next. Montgomery, and we see a portion of Manhattan Bridge in front of us, and the top of World Trade Center right there. Since we're approaching the bridges, I would assume that we should get this Public School 157. The John L. Bernstein School. I would assume we can get some sort of access to the waterfront. Let's see. And English, please. Starbucks also had honey. Yeah, it's very good drink or shake or smoothie. Rather. So let's see. Can we walk on the FDR here? No. Can we walk over there? I'm not sure what that area is for. Pier 36. Could be some sort of sports facilities there. Let's stay on this side of the street for now. Let's see what we can get. And 3, Brooklyn Bridge nearby. Brooklyn Bridge is behind Manhattan Bridge, so technically not too far at all. Kitty Ann's peanut butter goes well on raw onions. Interesting. Peanut butter and raw. No, I would never think about this combination. Peanut butter and raw onions. And all that would be on a slice of bread or on a cracker or on a toast. I'm just curious. By the way, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to our channel and you're not subscribed yet. Please subscribe and let other people know about our channel. Share, like, subscribe, support. Thank you. Stylish Kitty Ann's. I add true nut peanut powder. After telling brother about my fruit smoothie, he said I am a true nut. Oh well. Kitty Ann's, we used to eat peanut butter and raw onion sandwiches. Interesting. What, you would slice the onions up like rings, onion rings kind of? Or just chop them? Probably chop them a little bit, right? Austin, really nice evening. Indeed, yes. Sunny and windy at the same time, but not too windy. Normal compared to the other day. The other day I could see broken umbrellas everywhere. Everywhere. Onion sandwich with a bit of mayo on bread. Cucumber and onion with a little bit of mayo on bread. Interesting. Stylish Kitty never tried peanut butter with onion, but I won't knock it until I try it. Anyway, Peter, I've had that before. It's very good. That's interesting. Interesting. Peanut butter and onion. And cucumber, onion, and mayo. Curtis, snowing in Wisconsin. Snowing. It's a little too much. Should be spring already. It's almost end of March. What do we see? Manhattan Bridge. We're kind of approaching it, but no access to the waterfront. But they rebuilding this area, so it's going to be transformed into a recreational area whenever it's done, with courts, sports facilities and just, you know, overall park like area, which only bring the cost of living higher. I mean, those who renting around here, this can only get more expensive. Peter, cucumber and onion sandwich is famous with high tea in the UK and in Hong Kong. Koreans have what is referred to as throat spasms, so I could choke. Oh boy, so be careful. Another spot for another building. Alright, maybe we can cross here and see how far we can get. Maybe from here we can access the waterfront. Just have to be careful because there's no signage anywhere and that's two-way street. So the traffic is pretty intense. So we'll wait and see. I don't see where the light is. Oh, there's a traffic light right there. But who wants to wait for that, right? Alright, looks like we can do it right now. Oh yes, all of a sudden beautiful views. And those are the swings right there at the end of it. But, you know, someone is swinging there, but must be nice. All of a sudden we see the two bridges. It's funny, we saw two bridges today, but we saw it from the other side, from Pier 17, and now we're seeing it from totally opposite direction. So we are basically gravitating toward the bridges today and downtown. Nice, a lot of people here because this is where you can get sunlight and it feels really good. Sun is right above the bridge. That's a nice view. Remember, avoid those swingers. Yeah, they have a kind of like a waiting line to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play our music for a moment because they're playing there. So I want to show you the around the corner area. So let me just play my music for a second. That's a pretty awesome view, isn't it? And all of a sudden there's a portion of the waterfront that is accessible from here, but not much. Look at the blue over blue. And Manhattan Bridge, so we see Brooklyn on the other side of the river, and Brooklyn Bridge is to the right there. Still high up. KDM's very nice view. And World Trade Center, right there you can see the tall building, the tallest. Nice. Do you leave us, hey Yuri? Austin is a nice area. It is. Oh, they've been fishing here. Not sure what they can catch, but that's the new building here as well. Nice. Let's continue. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon, good evening. 5:20 in New York. We're streaming for 1 hour and 32 minutes. They've been fishing. Two Bridges neighborhood. The neighborhood between Manhattan and Brooklyn Bridges on Manhattan side. We're not there yet, but technically about to be. And on Brooklyn side, that same in between the bridges is called Dumbo. Very sunny. Soon we will be walking on the Manhattan Bridge. So if we zoom out a little. Okay, now we see pretty much from left to right everything. KDM's L, that was a very nice stop over here at the water. Thank you, KDM's. Jennifer, hey everybody, isn't this a beautiful view that L took us to? Enough with the food talk. Let's give Al our attention. He's doing a great job on this walk. Thank you, Al. You're welcome, Jennifer. Noble, beautiful view. Lisa, you okay, girl? Hi, Lisa. Hiding from sun, that's shady, that's good. Hear the sound, this is the cars passing above us. This is FDR Drive right above us right here. Interesting angles, but same two bridges. How's the bicycle? Signaling for a change, so good. South Street. It's all right. I think it's a nice view. See the bus on top of the bridge. .46 Fahrenheit, not so bad. Low humidity. Manhattan Bridge. Yeah, subway train on the bridge. Kind of see it from the bottom up a little bit. It's moving toward Manhattan. Okay, let's go. Now we are officially under the bridge and on the FDR Drive. On the both. It's FDR Drive and the bridge. So to our right is the neighborhood that they call Two Bridges. For the lack of creativity, I guess. True knowledge, hey. I will stand here somewhere and look at both bridges from here. There you go. Austin, yes. Nice views. A little asymmetrical, but still. It does it as. Beautiful day. Jennifer, thank you all for taking us here. It's greatly appreciated. You're welcome. Thank you for enjoying. Beautiful day. It is beautiful day. The whole day sunny, no clouds. Look at that. Nice. oddly shaped building, yep. Shaped like a sail. Alright. Let's go. Welcome everyone, thank you for walking with us this evening. This is our second stream today. First was, believe it or not, around this area too, right near Pier 17, that's of course over there. Holy celebration. And we just explored the area, and now we are in downtown Chinatown, Lower East Side, Seaport. As we're approaching Seaport area, Peter, with such clear skies, the stars and almost full moon tonight should make for some beautiful nighttime photos. That's right, and full moon is technically tonight, tomorrow. And why such a nice choice you made to walk over here, Al? Thank you, and why? Jennifer, thank you for the second stream today. Welcome, you're welcome. DC322, two bridges. Two legs. Thanks everyone who hit the like button. Thank you so much. Because they like what they see, right? You like what you see. Thank you for acknowledging this, because YouTube wants likes, basically. Ori, thank you for the second live stream. Thank you, Ori. PDM, so MG, the full moon, so that's what's wrong with me today. Yes, I was wondering why I was in a strange mood today. The moon is almost full. That when the bicycles and pedestrians are sharing the path like this, it's not healthy. Parallel to South Street. South Street is right there. Desideus, thank you so much for the super sticker. Desideus, thank you for your support and generosity. Thank you so much, Desideus. If anyone feels like giving us a super chat, super sticker, Ko-Fi, Venmo, by all means, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Desideus. Thank you. Not even thinking about slowing down a bit. What another one and another one. I'm surprised they didn't curse me out, because I'm looking at them as they're doing such an important, they're on such an important mission. Yeah, this is a blind spot. See, it's a turn. No mirrors, no nothing. It says slow down, but who would even look at this sign? I guess everything is allowed here. Well, yeah, bikes are allowed. They even have, you know, they probably had a separate path, but right now when the whole thing is under construction, everything is mixed up. That's a part of Brooklyn Bridge. Like for instance, this was just for the bikes, but because they closed that area off for God knows how long, that's all together now. All together now. All together. So this is nothing compared to if you're crossing bridges like same Williamsburg Bridge or Queensboro Bridge or Manhattan Bridge. It's even worse because it's narrower often, and they move a lot of moving parts there, and you can't escape. You can't move because nowhere to go. So that is really scary. We're approaching Seaport area. Just curious, what does the surface look like after all those colors? Must be looking very colorful. There was no rain yet, so see, they don't care if they hear you or we hear them. No, they just go. There's no organization here as far as bikes and people. Another view point, Manhattan Bridge, and we're underneath Brooklyn Bridge. Be careful, yeah, being careful. It's Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge. Nancy Franklin, he does want to protect our national. Yep. Brooklyn Bridge, FDR Drive, and Manhattan Bridge. I'll put your toe in the water and let us know how cold it is. I'll tell you it's cold and also dirty. But the water is pretty far. I can't just do it. You have to climb over the fence, and then it's just nasty. I think I would say it's not a public area as far as water access, so we'll pass on that. But it looks like this pretty much. And Pier 17. So let's walk there and see what the surface looks like around there. Also, I'll remind you one more time by giving you these links, so you can quickly see a little bit of. It's not working anymore. Alright, never mind. It's also in the description under the stream, by the way. The two links. First, the chef Jean-Jacques. What did I say? Jean-Jacques. Jean-George. Jean-George, the world famous chef, and he was out there making food and giving samples to people. And then the holy celebration, Jean-Jacques. What am I, French? He's French though, but he's Jean-Georges. Good business. By the way, Easter is next week, next Sunday. So, get in there. Hopefully the weather will be good. It's always usually good weather on Easter Sunday. This fence has never been painted again since it's been here, I think, most likely. It looks super antique and rusty. Oops. I know what happened. I need to the gimbal, because the gimbal is losing it. So 1 second, just a second, 1 second. Okay, it's working hard today. Peter, I have never seen any walker showcase this waterside walkway. This is really interesting. Thank you so much, Peter. It is beautiful, beautiful area. Beautiful because it's spectacular, of course. And you know, when the weather is good, it's a nice walk, nice pleasant walk. A lot of buildings here are preserved or they're still functional, the old ones around this area. Maybe we'll bounce around here a little bit, but first let's go take a look at the area that we were browsing this morning, just to see how colorful the surface is, because I'm assuming that's like super colorful. And why are you going to stream the Easter Bonnet Parade? Yes, if I'm in shape to do that, I will definitely do that. I did it 2022 and 2023. You're more than welcome to look it up. We have full coverage of Easter Parade 2022 and 2023. This building, it says fish live hunger. I guess that was a different company before. All that is revamped, modernized. This is the building that we explored at the beginning of the first stream. Tin building by Jean George himself was out there earlier today. How awesome. If you look him up, you'll be very impressed. Multiple restaurants and places to eat, cafes, facilities in this building. Beautiful. Would you believe this? Remember how busy it was here in the morning and afternoon? And now, business as usual. You're gonna say hi to Ambrose twice in one day? It's like nothing happened. Except for the powder on the ground there. This is it. Things change so fast. Thousands of people dancing and throwing powders at each other. Now we see the colors on the ground, of course. That's what's left of it. Bros, I feel stoked. Hi, RJ. Tin building and Pier 17 Mall. Thank you so much, Ori, always for your reference, quick reference. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what's left of the celebration. Now it's so deserted. Jennifer Stars Kitty, it's more like Keenest Finch. Jean. Oh yes. Jean or Jean. I would say Jean, but maybe I'm not French, so what do I know? I would say Jean George. But then again, I'm just pretending I know how to pronounce it. Liberty Super Express cruises round towards Statue of Liberty. That's the line. They depart all day, every day. But it's funny, you want to buy a ticket and they don't have a price list. in the window like they used to. That's weird. Really, I guess they changed prices recently, maybe. Peter, the next rains will take care of the colorful powder for sure, for sure. But it's not E. I don't know. It's French. French is complicated. Every language is complicated. Seaport. So we walked downtown today. Walked decent number of miles. Not done yet, but just preliminary, calculation. I don't even know how many miles I walked today. We even walked on board of this one and saw the celebration, the countdown from all the way on top of that waiver tree vessel. So we were all over the place in the morning. So this is South Street, and how about what time is it? 5:52. How about we walk a little bit along South Street right here? Right? Sirens, yay. Walking for 2 hours this time. Pier, watermark. This is FDR Drive. And that restaurant's called Industry Kitchen. I'm going to make a turn and blur the music a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to cross and walk a little bit inland. This is Maiden Lane and South Street. So be careful with the bicycles. And downtown Manhattan. Yes, and his last name sounds Jura, German or Austrian, even though he was born in France. And the town he was born in also sounds like German or Austrian. And Shiva. Open to public. It's public spaces. Some buildings have public spaces that they're open to public during the daytime hours. AC Hotel downtown. An interesting structure. Look. This one is not done yet, but this one is. Hope that person is okay. The wonderful sounds of the city. Maiden Lane and Front Street. Downtown. On Sunday, no one is working here on Sunday, so it's pretty empty. Especially when there's no more celebration around here. Everybody's left. That's it. And we're back on Water Street. Either way, I love French restaurants. Oh, it's not funny. French cuisine. Wall Street Plaza. Wall Street is steps away from here. You wanna go through Wall Street? You wanna walk through Wall Street? Let me know real quick. Yes, I know witness. Kitty, feel better. Curtis, yes. Ori, yes, please. Thank you so much for walking with us and making this walk a part of your day. Even if you're not chatting, we know you're watching and enjoying, hopefully. Thank you so much. Narrow streets of downtown. Now leasing 95 Wall Street. You want to lease an apartment or the unit and the tower. There's another one building in front of us there. This is supposed to be Wall Street, so let's see. It is Wall Street. Okay. Hyatt Centric. Wall Street. So making right, and we're on Wall Street. PDM's oldest tall buildings are feel surrounded and closed in, but in a good way. Just a reminder, if you're watching us and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you for being here and supporting us with your likes, with sharing, your donations, contributions, memberships, and of course, thank you to all of our moderators, Noble Sweetness, Audie, and Y, Ambrose, Austin City Limits. Thank you. KDM's like a big cement hug. Noble, thank you, Al. Great work. Audie, please give a like. Thank you. Thank you. We're crossing Pearl Street. This is Wall Street. Sunday night, March 24th, 2024, 6:02 p.m. in New York City. Yeah, we're exercising today all day. 2 big walks today. I guess it's good. Good exercise. Burning calories. Going to Chinatown, eating some stuff that has tons of carbs, and I don't know, is there any nutritional value in what we ate today there, but it's okay, we burn all the calories. I'm gonna go back and eat real food. Real food. So, all good. A little bit of everything. This is still old subway sign, Interboro Rapid Transit Company, IRT, to all trains. So there was 2 major companies that ran subway lines, and one of them was IRT, Interboro Rapid Transit Company. Then they merged. The cornerstone of the Bank of New York was laid June 22nd, 1797. This cornerstone, 1797. Bank of New York and Trust Company building. If you're, of course, not the building itself, but the cornerstone. Bank of New York, I think it was founded by Alexander Hamilton. That's the building. There's the Trump building, but not the Trump Tower. Audie, hello to Delilah if you're watching. Thank you too for letting Al out and live stream twice. Thank you. Well, I promise to behave. And you know, when I promise to behave, I'm allowed to stream twice a day. It's a joke. Peter, you deserve a mutai tonight for all the effort you put out today. Thank you, Peter. Jennifer, hi, Delilah. And why? LOL. 37 Wall Street. Tiffany and Company. And I show Elle some love and smash the like button, everyone. Also share and subscribe. Federal Hall, and it looks kind of bad because it's under renovation, I think. And New York Stock Exchange. Hey Jay-Z, good to see you. Harisu Talarosa, good afternoon from Siem Reap, Cambodia. One of our best supporters and friends, Jay-Z. Good to see you. It's early in the morning there. New York Stock Exchange. Remember the opening of the Christmas tree? Standing right here. Right here, and the stage was right there. We saw Mary J. Blige, and we saw Van Moore. So made a short video out of that performance, and it became very popular too. Williams loved the little girl. Exchange Place and Broad Street. Broad Exchange Building. Now Landmark Condominium. Grocery Station J and Z trains. Jay-Z, by the way. Jay-Z. What a coincidence. Broadway is to our right. Yes. sometimes, is this still considered the financial district? Yeah, they still call it the financial district. But, you know, I guess it's still a financial district. It's Wall Street after all. And now we are on Broad Street. Jeez, I have to take a selfie there. Maybe next time you're here in New York. About to cross Beaver Street. Wow, we're zigzagging today. Chinatown, Lower East Side, Two Bridges, Financial District. 2 hours and 22 minutes. And that's our second stream. The first one was, I don't even remember, like way over 2 hours, maybe around 2.5-ish, maybe more. American Banknote Company. American Banknote Company. 70 Broad Street. Of course, it's just what's left of the sign. Unless you turn it into a taco place, there's no use. Marketfield Street and Broad Street. Jay-Z, I'll come back to New York next month. All right. Bob Hayes, what does the little girl statue represent? Good question. The message that the little girl sends is, don't F with me. But seriously, you know. Sends a strong message of independency and strong will and a lot of other things which we can all look up and read about. Very popular statue, of course, and occasionally getting moved. Some years ago, they moved it, and it was standing next. The girl was standing next to the charging bull over there, and then they moved it back to where it belongs. So now it's in its original location, more or less. This is Francis Tavern, another very historic building, and the restaurant next to it, the Porterhouse at Francis Tavern. It's a beautiful museum. Take a lot of time to visit, and the tickets, they're not that expensive. Very historical. Sofia Doria. Hi, Sofia. Habla inglés, por favor. Mike Russell, another fantastic stream today from Wales. Hey, Mike, thank you so much for watching us so late and enjoying it. Thank you, thank you. This is where George Washington bid his farewell to his officers. December, no, it's 4th, 1783. And a very historical building. Overall Francis Tavern. And no one knows who this guy Francis was, or was it a real person or not, but you know, there's no clear historical documentation about it, but nevertheless, that's a name, Francis Tavern. Another big one is about to be constructed, and look, 1882. Another deli is located here on the first and second floor. 1882. Okay, so what Sophia says is true. There's a nice area in Bogota which has houses like this one. Oh wow, thank you so much, Izzy, for translation. Thank you. Wow, these new big towers are popping up everywhere. Staten Ferry is right there, and we can see the terminal from here, I think, almost. It's a more street. Hilton Garden Inn. Look at the reflections. All glass. Shook out. Nice Lower Side. Interesting, there's no crosswalk technically here, so let's see what we can do. That intense as far as the traffic. Denise, what was the statue above the door? I'm not sure at this point. Oh, you mean that the Federal Hall, if you're talking about Wall Street, that's the statue of George Washington. And the reason why is because on that side, not exactly the same building, but on that side is where George Washington stood swearing as the first president of the United States. Swearing in. Look at this. I was gonna hit this and take the lump sum and walk out with $450 million. Yeah, it's interesting when they designed the building, the little square ones. Microsoft always tries to be eat audio for the best stream on the planet. This is Staten Island Ferry Terminal. This is where you can take free ferry to Staten Island and Statue of Liberty, of course, along the way. And this is where we're going to end our stream and our activities for today. Thank you so much, everyone, as always, for dedicating your precious personal time to watching our streams and videos. Thank you so much. There are 2 links in description under the video. If you didn't see the first stream but you want to see kind of like what it was about, click. Each link is about 3 minutes or so we'll be able to see, or you're more than welcome to browse our first stream today, as well as browse everything else on our channel, whichever you feel like doing. Thank you so much for sharing the links on your social media, through your social media, with your friends, families, subscribers, followers. Thank you. If it's Instagram, you can just say the name of the channel on YouTube and they will be able to find it. Jennifer, thank you all. Get home safe. See you real soon, everyone. Odi, we thank you so much. You're welcome. Kitty M's L, thank you so much for your time in the great world. Thank you so much. Mods, thank you. Mike Russell, cheers. Mate, see you again. Touring, hi John, how's it going? Denise, Noble Sweetness, everybody, thank you so much. Showcat, and everybody else. Even if you don't chat, we know you're here. Thank you for being here and watching. Just all we ask for is to give us a like, to share, and if you're new enough and not subscribed yet, please subscribe. This is the old terminal. Now occasionally they have ferries here going to Governor's Island. Yep, it says Governor's Island ferry right there. That's the older terminal, but it's still kicking. But you can see the architecture. Another good century or so ago built. Karina, hugs. Ellen, Sister Delilah. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, everyone. We're going to say goodnight. Have a fantabulous rest of the day or the beginning of a new day. Stay happy and healthy. And try to take the best care of yourselves and your loved ones. Until next time, good night from New York, from downtown, from the entrance to Staten Island Ferry. I'm not going to Staten Island, I'm taking the train right there. I'm going back to my better half. Until next time, bye-bye. Jay-Z, always good to see you. Thank you so much. Happy travels. And, always good to know when you are in New York, and travel safely, always. Fantastic IG posts too, great videos. I always watch them, always love them. So, crystal clear and visual. Thank you for sharing your travels with the world on your Instagram account. Hi, Suta La Rosa. Thank you so much. Noble Sweetness, good night. Everybody, we will see you later. And why? Thank you, my fellow mods. Austin, Ambrose, Noble, Odi. Good night, everyone.